So, any questions this evening
今晚大家有问题吗？
about Zen or meditation or sutras or any kind of question?
对禅宗或者禅修或者佛教有任何的问题都可以提问。
If you don't have a question, soon he will have a question for you.
如果你没有问题的话，我们师父很快就会给你问题。
Last time you said you asked how many of you have reached enlightenment? I said, so because to me, even if I reach enlightenment, I also don't know because I don't know what is enlightenment.
那他的问题是说，刚才禅师说过，他很想做一个调查，看看到底有多少人开悟了。然后这位师兄他就说，如果我开悟了，我也不晓得，因为我不知道什么是开悟。
Very good. You should be a Zen teacher.
很好，你应该成为一个禅宗的老师。
Zen means keeping this before thinking mind, what we call a don't know mind.
那禅修的意思就是保持这个清明的心，我们称它为不知的心。
But this doesn't mean no thinking.
但是这个不知，并不是说没有思维，
It means don't attach to the thinking.
意思是不要执着思维。
Because he got enlightenment when he heard, when thinking arises in your mind, don't attach to it.
六祖听到因无所住而生其心而开悟，
Then the more you do that, the more you believe in what you really are.
那如果你常常这样子练习的话，你就会对自己本有的这个自信很有信心。
In fact, I have this theory that human beings usually get enlightenment about 500 times a day.
事实上，我有一个理论，就是每一个人每一天都开悟了500次。
This is my stupid theory.
这是我一个很愚蠢的理论。
So we'll give everybody enlightenment one time for sure today, okay?
那我们今天就给大家一个开悟的体验。
Now, everybody heard that.
那每个人都听见吧？
You didn't have to study the sutras to hear that sound.
你不需要读经来听见那个声音，
You didn't have to go to the National University of Singapore to hear that sound.
你不需要去新加坡国立大学听这个声音，
You didn't have to have a new iPhone 6 to hear that sound.
你不需要买新的 iPhone 6来听这个声音，
You didn't have to be a man or a woman or a bird or a human being.
你不需要是一个男人或女人或者人或者鸟
Even the bihu over in the corner, it heard that sound.
的 what
The bihu.
的壁虎。哦，壁虎，他说甚至那个墙上的壁虎也听得见那个声音。
Right? The gecko over in the corner heard the sound. So that means already you let go of your dream for just a second.
意思就是，当你在听到声音的那一刹那，你已经放下了你的思维。
So my teacher always said, if you let go of your thinking for just 1 second, then you're a 1-second Buddha.
那我的老师常说，如果你在1秒钟的时间里面放下你的思维，那你是1秒钟的佛。
If you let go of your thinking for 2 seconds, then you're a 2-second Buddha.
如果你放下你的思维2秒钟，你就是在这2秒钟里面是佛。
3 seconds, you're a 3-second Buddha.
放下3秒钟就是3秒钟的佛。
What that means, though, is let go just now. Boom.
意思就是当下放下。
So don't worry about getting enlightenment, not getting enlightenment. Most important is wake up just now.
所以不要担心有没有开悟，只是当下觉醒。
So when you're chanting the Diamond Sutra, just chant it.
当你诵《金刚经》的时候，只是诵；
When you're sitting, just sit.
当你坐禅的时候，只是坐禅；
When you're eating, just eat.
当你吃饭的时候，只是吃饭；
When you're riding on the MRT, just ride on the MRT.
当你搭地铁的时候，只是搭地铁。
Enlightenment is not special.
开悟并不是很特别，
It means just let go, just now.
它的意思是当下放下。
So we call that don't know. Don't know means not attached to thinking.
我们称它为不知。不知的意思是不执着你的思维。
Actually, the simplest thing in the world is getting enlightenment.
事实上，世界上最容易的事情就是证得开悟。
You just think it's complicated, so you never do.
你只是觉得它很复杂，所以你就不能够获得。
That's just your thinking.
那只是你的思维。
Let go of the thinking, then that's it.
放下你的思维，那就是了，
It's not complicated.
并不是很复杂。
That's why the Buddha said, in the Diamond Sutra, he says, nothing marks a Buddha. Like the Buddha has no characteristics, right?
所以六祖不是这个佛陀在《金刚经》里面说呢，佛陀没有什么特别的形象。
He also said that there's no formula for getting enlightenment.
他也说没有什么特定的方法能够成佛。
That means enlightenment is not dependent on this technique. The technique is just pointing towards something.
他的意思就是说，开悟呢并不依赖这个方法，这方法只是指向开悟的经验。
And all of this comes from the fact that you're already it.
这就来自于其实你们大家都已经是了，
You just don't believe it.
你只是不相信。
So he says everybody has it, but most people don't know it. They don't believe it.
所以这个佛陀他说，其实所有众生已经具备了佛性，但是大部分的人都不了解，也不相信。
So wake up just now.
所以
That's all.
当下觉醒只是这样。
Actually, it's very simple.
事实上，它非常简单。
Thinking gets very complicated.
如果你一直思维，它就会越来越复杂，
Okay?
可以吗？
Any other questions?
还有其
Yeah.
The concept about ego, right? There's something, this voice in your mind. Right. How to let this ego go? How to get away of?
Right. How to escape it.
那他的问题是说，每一个人都有一个自我，就是我们心里面有一个我的存在，那要怎么样放下自我？
Yeah, so everybody has some kind of thinking, right?
每一个人都有某种思维，
And many times this thinking is what we call in Zen, I, my, me thinking.
在禅中，我们常常会说，这种思维是属于我跟我所的思维。
I did this.
我做了这件事，
Listen to me.
听我的，
This is mine.
这是我的。
Right? Human beings are always thinking that way.
我们常常都这样子思维，
But then look at those concepts closely.
但是你去仔细看这一些概念，
So that's what the Buddha did.
佛陀就是做了这件事情。
Who is this I?
这个我到底是什么？
That means who's a human? What is a human being?
意思就是人到底是什么？
Now, he said that's part of our dream.
佛陀说那是我们的梦，
And this is mine.
这是我的，
My.
我的。
But if you look at life, what do you actually get? What is yours?
但是如果你仔细去观察你的人生的话，你到底获得了什么？
You know, what shocked him when he saw old age, sickness, and death is he knew this body isn't even his, right?
当佛陀发现到老病死的时候，他体会到甚至这个身体不是我们自己的，
But you think, oh, this body is mine.
我们会觉得这个身体是我的，
Soon gone.
但是不久就会消失。
Then, you know, when he saw the old person, which means soon gone, and when he saw the dead person, soon gone, you know, so what do I really have?
那当佛陀看到这个老人，意思就是不久我就会不见了。然后他看到了死人，这也表示我不久也会不见掉。那到底是什么才是属于我的呢？
So this I, this is mine, listen to me, blah, 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 is made by thinking.
所以这个我还有我的，在听我自己的那个语言跟思维。
Actually, those ideas are not good and they're not bad.
其实这些想法并没有好或者坏，
The problem is they create suffering from us. Right?
但是它会为我们制造苦。
So I can say, oh, Sifu, this is a really good watch. I'm going to give it to you.
我可以说啊，师父，这个是个很好的手表，我要给你。
Then inside I think, oh, I'm really a nice person. I gave him my watch.
然后我心里想啊，我真是一个大好人，我把我的手表送给他。
But then I also think, oh, now I don't have a watch.
然后我可能会想，哎呀，我就没有手表了。
Right? All of that is made by thinking.
所以这些全部都是由思维制造出来的。
So, what happens is if you practice, or something in your life will just give you a direct experience that all of this is just made by thinking. Right?
如果你去修行的话呢，坐禅的话，那你就会获得个体验，发现到其实这所有的这些都是由我们的思维制造出来的。
There's a famous Japanese Zen master. At the end of it, he'd been practicing his whole life. Then, at the end of his life, he looked at his students and he said, "You know, in my life, I had a lot of suffering."
那在日本有位很著名的禅师，他在圆寂之前，他跟他的学生说：“我这一生受了很多苦，
And none of it ever happened.
但是这些苦其实从来没有发生过。”
So the behind meaning of that is, it's all made by his thinking.
所以它的背后的含义就是，这所有的苦都是他的思维制造出来的。
So there's really nothing to do with those thoughts. Just let go. Don't fight with them. Let go of them. Right?
所以，当你的思维升起的时候，不要跟他争执，只是把它放下。
The famous Buddhist teacher, I think it's the year 200, named Asanga, he said, "Do not try to get rid of the ego."
Who's teacher?
Asanga. Asanga.
Asanga 是谁？So he's the
He said,
Buddha,
don't try to get rid of. He's a Buddhist
teacher.
teacher.
那
Don't try to get rid of the ego.
佛陀的有一位老师叫阿桑嘎，不知道怎么翻译。他说，不要想要放掉你的自我，
Because if you fight with it, you make it real.
因为当你跟你的自我搏斗的时候呢，它就变成真实的东西。
So very important is this line says, when thinking arises in your mind, don't attach to it. It doesn't say kill it, get rid of it, destroy it, shoot it, blow it up with a bomb. It says, don't attach to it.
所以因无所住而生其心，就是说，当你的思维升起的时候呢，不要执着它。它并没有说你把它杀掉、砍掉、推掉、炸掉或者等等的，只是放下，不要执着。
So that's one of the tricks of practicing is don't attach. That means don't fight with your thinking.
那所以这个禅修的一个最简单的秘诀就是放下，不要执着，不要跟它搏斗。
Inside between the two ears, there's always this big battle going on. Right?
那你知道，在你的脑袋里这两个耳朵之间呢，里面常常会有很大的斗争。
This is good. This is bad. I should do this. I should do that. Always. Bing, 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 bing.
这个是好的，这个是不好的。我应该做这件事，我应该做那件事，常常有这种争执。
I'm this. I'm that. All the time.
我是这个，我是那个，常常都会这样。
The most dangerous battleground in the world is between here and here. It's not very big. It's only about 8 centimeters long.
那这世界上最重大的战事呢，就发生在这个耳朵跟这个耳朵之间，就大概那么大的距离。
So if you can just let go of that for a second, then there's world peace.
如果你把它放下的话，即使是放下那几秒钟的时间，那已经是世界和平了。
So that's why this one line from the Diamond Sutra is so important. No matter what the idea is, maybe it's a good idea, maybe it's a bad idea, maybe it's a horrible idea, maybe it's a really good idea. Don't attach to it.
这就是为什么这句话那么重要。不管这个想法是好的还是不好的，很可怕的还是很让人惊喜的，都不要执着，只是放下。
Okay?
可以吗？
Try it. The other thing isn't so much fun, actually.
试试看吧。
Any other questions?
还有其他问题吗？
How do we apply this new attachment to everything?
Uh-huh.
Like going to a meeting, I let go everything. He's getting all the point.
Right.
他的问题是，我们在日常生活里面要怎么样就是实践这个放下不执着。比如说我在开会的时候，我总不能什么都不讲的。
Yeah, the problem with attachment is it clouds your mind, right?
那执着的这个问题就是它让你的心非常的混浊。
So I don't know about you, but when I'm in a meeting, I'm thinking, I'm right, they're wrong. I have to teach them. Right.
那我不知道你是怎么样，但是我以前在开会的时候呢，我都在想，我是对的，他是错的，我要教训他，等等等等。
So what that means is you're not seeing clearly what's going on in the meeting.
意思就是，当你这样子的时候，你在开会的时候就不能够很清楚的观察到这个开会的时候发生什么事情。
In fact, we can even completely forget what the meeting is about because suddenly the meeting becomes about us, right? Me.
甚至我们连那个开会的目标或者开会的一些细节都忘记了，我只看到我自己。
So this whole idea of a bodhisattva is the bodhisattva sees clearly what's happening, then they can help these people.
那这个佛教里面所谓菩萨的意思，就是他能够很清楚的关照，然后他可以帮助众生。
So even if you're living in maybe you live in a Zen dream, right? You have Zen software up here.
可能
That's really dangerous.
可能你生活在一个禅的梦里面，你的脑袋里面有禅的这个软体，那是非常危险的。
So attachment to any kind of idea can cloud your mind so you don't see clearly, yourself or anybody else.
那你执着的你的思维的话，你就不能够看清楚你自己以及其他人。
So better is to keep your mind clear, then you can help those people in the meeting for whatever purpose it is, right?
那更好的就是保持清明心，那你就可以帮助开会那边在场的所有的人。
That's the idea.
就是这个方法。
Then you have to do some practicing so it can actually happen, you know.
那你听了之后就需要去进行一些禅修，那样子你才能做得到。
You know, I have the kind of job that is actually no job.
其实我的工作是没有工作，
You know, a Zen teacher has no job
禅老师是没有工作的，
because there isn't anything like a Zen teacher,
因为并没有所谓的禅修导师，
right? It's just name and form.
他只是名跟相，
Comes and goes very fast.
他来去的很快。
Don't attach to anything.
不要执着任何东西。
My teacher always said, if you don't have anything, you get everything.
我的老师常说，如果你不执着任何东西的话，你就能够获得所有的东西。
And what that means is you get this moment, boom,
意思就是你获得当下，
because this is all you have, just this moment.
因为当下是你仅有的东西。
Now, maybe this moment is being in a meeting, maybe it's giving a talk, maybe it's translating. You know, if he starts thinking about computer science while he's translating, he won't be able to translate for sure.
那这个当下可能是在开会，或者在演讲，或者在翻译。那如果翻译的时候呢，一直在想电脑的话，那就没办法翻译了。
So actually what meditation means is keeping a just now mind.
所以禅修的意思就是保持当下的心。
In fact, we call Zen a just now mind is a Zen mind.
那在禅中，我们说当下的心就是禅心。
Usually we're somewhere else. You know.
通常我们的心都跑到别的地方去了。
I don't know if this happens in Singapore, but I know in the United States, you drive down these really long highways very fast. And I'm always thinking, oh, who actually is in their car? Most people are not in their car when they're driving. Right?
在新加坡可能没有这样的事情，但是在美国有的时候有一条很长很直的高速公路，大家都开得很快，然后我常常在想，这车子里面好像没有人，因为那些人都不知道跑到哪里去了。
Right? They're in the meeting that they're driving to.
他们开车的时候可能是在想着开会的事，
Or they're looking in the mirror to make sure their hair is okay.
或者他们在照镜子梳头发，
Or they're thinking about the past.
或者他们在思维过去。
Hardly anybody is in the car.
车里面大概没有什么人。
I mean, it's amazing we haven't already killed each other just from driving. You know?
这些人开车的时候心都跑掉，但是却没有发生很多的车祸，这已经很神奇了。
So this wake up just means wake up to just this moment. Wake up.
所以当下的意识就是觉醒，当下觉醒。
So maybe it is time to think about the future. That's not a problem, just don't attach to it.
也许当下你要做的事是去思考未来的事情，那并不是问题，只是不要执着它。
So that's why it's so important to practice. Do it. Okay?
所以修行是那么的重要，只是去做。
Thank you for coming and listening.
谢谢大家来听讲。
Okay, real quick.
So effectively, is giving up, renunciation, is going to a Zen state, renouncing everything you have, every thought you have. I mean, I can see what you're saying about not attaching to certain things, but there are certain aspects of thinking that are very good because that lead to progress. Right. And there are certain aspects of thinking that are maybe not so good. So it is not that you give up thinking, but you give up certain aspects of thinking. Is that the way you think about it, or you renounce everything and go into, you have to go into Buddha mode?
那他的问题是说，我刚才听你说放下呢，他想知道说，这个放下是不是舍弃所有的东西？他觉得说，有的时候有些思维是好的，因为它能够带来进步，但有些思维却是不好，因为它们带来一些问题。那到底你讲的是只是放下不好的那个思维呢，还是说舍弃任何的东西？
Right. So we're always thinking things are good or things are bad.
我们常常在想，有一些东西好，有一些东西不好。
Or things are useful, things are not useful.
或者有一些东西它有用，有一些没用。
If you're sitting in a movie, and you're sitting there eating your popcorn and you're looking at the movie, already you know who are the good people and who are the bad people in the movie, right?
如果你看电影的时候，一边看电影一边吃东西，你看电影的时候已经知道，这个电影里面这个是好人，这个是坏人。
So the problem isn't that there are good and bad. The problem is that we're attached to good and bad.
问题并不是有好跟坏，问题是我们执着好和坏。
So the meaning behind, you use the word renunciation. The meaning behind renunciation is to let go.
那刚才你说舍弃，舍弃的背后的含义就是放下。
In Buddhism we call it non-attachment.
在佛教我们称为不执着。
Then you use all of that stuff to help other people.
然后你就可以运用所有的东西来帮助其他的人。
So really it's not about getting rid of anything, it's how do you use what you have.
所以并不是舍弃所有你拥有的东西，而是你怎么样运用它们来帮助其他人。
So finding your true self means letting go and then using that to help the world.
找到自信的意思就是放下，然后运用你所有的资源，可以你已经有的东西去帮助其他人。
So, for example, the Buddha is a very clever teacher, right? Very clever.
比如说佛陀他是一个非常聪明的导师，
But it's not about how clever he is or how smart he is. How much can he actually help people?
但是重点不是他有多聪明，而是他能够帮多少人。
So the big meaning behind renunciation is to let go.
所以这个舍弃的背后的含义就是放下。
For example, having money is not good and not bad.
比如说有钱并不好也不坏，
What do you do with the money?
但是你用钱来做什么？
And maybe you're very clever at planning things.
也许你非常精于计划，
What do you do with that ability?
那你用这个很精明的这个能力来做什么呢？
So I know here there's a lot of really smart people.
我知道这边有很多很聪明的人，
So we could figure out how to rob this POSB bank across the street here. I'm sure. I'm sure we could figure it out. We're really smart.
我相信我们这边很聪明的人，我们在一起的话，一定可以想出一个方法去抢劫，就在隔壁的那个 POSB 银行。
But if I understand that, that's probably a short path to suffering.
但是如果这样子做的话，大概就是受苦的捷径了。
So the question isn't whether you're smart or have money or a house or children or a job. The question is, how do you use that to help the world?
所以重点并不是你到底有钱有没有钱，或者房子，或者儿子，或者汽车，或者洋房，而是你怎么样运用你所有的东西来帮助这个世界。
So true renunciation is letting go in your mind, not any like outside physical thing. Right? That's true renunciation.
所以真正的舍弃呢，是在你们心里面舍弃你的执着，而不是舍弃你外在拥有的什么东西。
You know, people can have not anything and be very attached to not having anything.
有些人什么都没有，但是很执着，他什么都没有，
It's not a virtue.
那并不是一个美德。
That's why the Buddha always taught what's called the middle path.
所以佛陀他教导中道。
So he tried asceticism, like giving up everything. You know, he only ate one sesame seed a day.
佛陀他曾经做过苦行他每一天只吃一颗芝麻。
But if you know ascetics, they're usually attached to asceticism, right?
那如果你知道苦行者的话，他们都非常执着苦行这个方法。
And he was a prince, so he definitely knew the other side. You know, luxury, wealth, indulgence in sex, food, whatever. He had it all.
那佛陀他曾经是王子，所以他也知道另外一方面的执着金钱啦、物质啦、性爱啦等等其他的东西。
In the end, he just went down the middle.
那最终呢，他就选择了中道。
And the middle of the road is called no attachment.
这中道呢的名称就是没有执着，
But you have to use that no attachment to help the world.
但是你必须运用这个不执着的心来帮助这个世界。
And we call that bodhisattva attachment.
我们称它为菩萨的执着，
Very interesting.
非常有趣。
That's a human being's job.
那是人类的工作。
So thank you for coming and listening.
谢谢大家来听讲。
If you have any more questions, you can ask next week, okay?
如果还有问题的话，我们下个礼拜你们可以再提问。
Good.
谢谢。